Hello students, welcome to our session, and today we are continue with our chapter number 6 with part 2. And students, I am going to teach you this lesson and other videos which I have given to you. All videos you may use for your government book also, because the chapter of the government books and our book, Viva book, main course book, the content of these chapters are same. So these videos which I have given to you, you may use this all video. You can use these all videos for your both books. Okay. So in our last session, in our previous session, about the physical change and chemical change, we have discussed about the physical change and chemical change. Physical change, that means the things which have physical properties. Which type of physical properties? Their shape, their color, and their size, and their state are the physical properties of any kind of things. If the physical properties may be changed, then we can say they have physical change. But when we get the any chemical changes, then they are called the chemical changes. As I said yesterday to you, chemical changes, some types of example also given in your textbooks, some examples for chemical change. Without this example, we cannot say chemical change is over, because we have some example for that. In chemical change, you must say when two types of chemical substance will react with each another, with one another, then after they create the new types of substances. Also we can say the chemical changes using this process. In first we have evaluation of gas. Evaluation of gas. In chemical change, we get new types of substances when two types of chemical substances are react to each other. First we have sulfuric acid plus zinc. When we add to them sulfuric acid plus zinc, when we add zinc in sulfuric acid, we get zinc sulfate plus hydrogen. We have also written here the name of other: H2SO4, zinc for Zn, zinc sulfate for ZnSO4, and hydrogen for H2. When these type of two substances are react with one another, we get zinc sulfate and hydrogen. It form a new types of substances. Then after, when solid sodium nitrate is heated, when sodium nitrate is heated, oxygen gas is evolved. Sodium nitrate, then after they heated, get sodium nitrite plus oxygen. It is also called 2NaNO3, 2NaNO2, because the oxygen is evolved and oxygen for O2. When solid calcium carbonate is heated, carbon dioxide gas is evolved. In this process we get oxygen, and in this process we get carbon dioxide. Calcium carbonate for CaCO3, calcium oxide means CaO, and carbon dioxide means CO2. In this process we get oxygen, O2, and in this process we get CO2, carbon dioxide. Then after, we have also some example in our textbooks of the chemical change. I have written here change of color. When we add some type of chemical substances, they form new types of substances, also change their color. Then after absorption of evolution of heat, light, or any other radiation. Then after number 4, sound may be produced. We have also some type of chemical substances. When we add this type of substances, they will also create the one type of sound. Then after, change of smell may occur, or a new smell may be given off. When we add different types of chemical substances, we will get this type of new substances which have this type of process. So in our textbooks they have also given the some type of example, some types of chemical substances which are react to each other. when we add them, they create the new type substances. So in using these examples, we see here the chemical change also occur in these chemical substances. Now other thing is rusting of iron. Our other topic is rusting of iron. You must be familiar with the rusting of iron. In this process, when iron objects are left exposed to moisture air, for example oxygen and water, they are exposed to moisture them. So a substance is with a browny flaky layer on it. Why it happened? Because the objects have brown flaky layer on it. This is called the rusting of iron. The iron will be covered by some type of dust. Then after, they will not able to export moisture. For example, oxygen and water. So we can call this process rusting of iron. Rust falls off the surface. Rust fall off the surface. Then after exposing the iron surface beneath, rusting of iron is a so change the destroys the wheel iron objects. In this process, rusting of iron, we have to face many problems because iron is an important metal. Iron is an important metal. We can make bridge. Then after also cars. We can see many types of things which we will made by the iron. Iron is very useful metal to us, but because of rusting of iron, sometimes it will be damaged by rusting of iron. So we have faced many problems according to this process. Then after, you can see here the process of rusting of iron. Here we have iron plus oxygen plus water. When rust go in it, hydroid iron oxide Fe2O3 XH2O, iron get the rust, then it will be damaged. We have face difficulties from there because after getting rusting of iron cannot expose the moisture, oxygen and water. Then after, we have also some types of prevention of rusting of iron. How we will prevent of this process? We have some ways. Using these ways, we will prevent of rusting of iron. So now we will discuss about the prevention of rusting of iron. In our textbooks, they have given some ways. Using this way, we can prevent them by avoiding direct contact with air and moisture. Direct contact with air and moisture. By avoiding this process, we also prevent the rusting of iron process. Then after, applying grease or oil in it. Applying grease and oil on it. We have also used these type of ways at home when our father will do any type of work with the iron metal. If the iron metal will covered by the rust, then after, your father will also use this type of prevention. You have almost seen. If you not seen, then try to observe next time. If they have any trouble, they have any difficulty with the rusting of iron, then they will also use these type of ways for prevent the rusting of iron. Also applying grease or oil, and it is very easy. We can get them easily. Then after, painting is also one type of way. Using this way, we also prevent the iron of rusting. You almost just seen different types of things which is made by the iron metal. The iron metal will paint by the color. Why? Because the painting is one type of a way which prevent the rusting of iron. Then after, also we have different types of ways which have given in our textbooks. Using these type of ways we will prevent rusting of iron. Then after also the galvanizing is also one type of process. Using this process we also protect the iron from the rust. Then after also electroplanting is also one type of way. So students, in this prevention of rusting of iron, they have given different types of ways. Using these ways we will prevent the iron. If we want to prevent the iron from rust, then we have to use this type of ways. First, by avoiding direct contact with air and moisture. uh, you will absorb. At present a rainy season is going on. If you keep your motorcycle or bicycle outside your home at night, if if the motorcycle or bicycle will get raining will get rain after this process. If you put this type of things outside your home continue, then after sometimes you will observe they will get rusting of iron. The iron of your things, the iron of your bicycle or motorcycle will cover by the rust. This type of process is rusting of iron. If you want to prevent them from the rusting of iron, then try to keep them in this position, because if they do not get rain, then after we also prevent them from the rusting of iron, because it is a way we can use for this by avoiding direct contact with air and water. Then after painting, then after also galvanizing, then after electroplating, we have different types of ways given in our textbooks. Then after we have crystallization. Crystallization is also one type of process. About this process we have also given in our textbooks. Crystallization, you can observe. First take sugar and salt, they both have same color. Then after we have also observed they have many features like same, so they are called the crystal. If we add some type of water in them and doing some type of process, they are called the crystallization. In crystallization process, you have easy example of salt, how we get salt from water, sea water. uh, then after, if we add any type of crystal, for example sugar, in our water, first the solid shape, for the solid state, that means sugar will dissolve in water. But when we evaporate them, we get the sugar back. So this type of process is called the crystallization process. These all different types of processes will be very useful to us in chemical substances. So students, in this chapter we have discussed about the different types of change. We have physical change as we have chemical change. The things which we have used for our life, for our different purposes, these all types things are changeable, but they have different types of change available. Some have physical change and some have chemical change. In physical change you can see they are reversible. Now what is the meaning about reversible? Reversible, that means the thing which will change, we get them back in its original form. They are called reversible change. Irreversible change, chemical change, in the change when the chemical substances will be changed. In physical change you can change you can see the molecules remain same, but in chemical change we can see the molecules will be changed, they create the new substance. This type of process is called the chemical change. Chemical change is irreversible change. Irreversible, that means a change in which we cannot get the substance in its original form. They are called chemical change. Physical change, for example, when we take any type of paper and we fold them, but after some time if we want to same paper we can get them back. But if we cut that paper with any shape and destroy them, then we will not get them back. It is like this is a chemical change. So there is a difference between physical change and chemical change. In physical change their physical shapes are also change, and chemical change, the two types of chemical substances are react to each other, then after they will be create a new type of substances form. And for this we have also seen the different types of equations and examples which we have in our textbook. Then after rusting of iron, rusting of iron is one type of a process. In this the iron will be covered by the rust, then after they will not able to moisture. For example, iron plus oxygen plus water, then after rust will be there, they will be not able to moisture. Then after we have some ways, using this way we will prevent of rusting of iron. We have given some ways, using this way we can prevent them. Then after also the crystallization. So these all process are also given in your textbooks. When we will see when you will see this video, also read textbooks and try to understand and get to more information about this. So in this session our chapter number 6 is completed here. Now we will meet in our chapter number 7 in our next session. Till then, take care.